first and most important point, I believe, is the fact that we as licensed professionals in the state of California cannot use a limited liability company as a type of business entity from which to offer professional services. That particular prohibition is codified in the California Corporations Code, Section 17701, but it says that there's just nothing in this particular section, that is our California Limited Liability Act, that there's nothing in that entire act that permits a domestic or foreign limited liability company to render professional services. And when you're providing accounting services, those are professional services. So my opinion that LLCs are out. In the accounting world, there are a variety of services that are provided. Some obviously require licensure, and then others, basic bookkeeping are not. So there are slightly different rules that apply for those folks. So on the other hand, there's other problems with CPAs just restricting themselves to bookkeeping work and then wanting to hold themselves out as CPAs as well if they haven't filed a professional corporation. And we'll sort of dive into that in just a second. Well, there's a problem with a conversion versus forming something new. If we go through a conversion process, basically all of the paperwork that shows that we started our business wrong or incorrectly will be made part of the public and permanent record that relates to our professional corporation from now till the end of time. And my thought is why on earth would we want to memorialize a mistake in formation when we could simply have a clean start? So at what point is it better to have a professional corporation than an LLC? Now, there's just no room for LLCs in the business. They're going to just cause you problems. And the California Board of Accountancy has a fairly rigorous enforcement division. So if they catch you stepping outside the rules, it won't take them long to find out. And it's not a pleasant process to get sorted out. You can, but as a CPA, offer the basic bookkeeping services, but the CPA, places limitations on how you can advertise. And the biggest one is that they really restrict how you can advertise to your clients that you're a CPA, and it's not much. Except in this one situation where they have a little carve out that, look, you're not engaged in public accountancy if you do these things and here's the and you don't hold yourself out, solicit, advertise to clients using your CPA accountant or public accountant designation. So it's like, well, why on earth, if you become a CPA, and you've gone through all of that work, and it obviously distinguishes you from the sea of people who offer accountancy services, even if I restrict my practice to this. So my recommendation, whether or not you are doing just audits for public companies or just taking care of books for mom and pop stores, if you're a CPA, go through the trouble of forming a professional accountancy corporation. Yes, you do. You need to do is, I think, keep up that license. You work very hard to get it. And once you become a professional corporation, one of the requirements is that you remain actively licensed. And if you lose your status as a CPA because you haven't kept up with your continuing education credits, then you no longer qualify to be an owner of a professional accountancy corporation, which then creates a whole set of problems for you.